What is going on, everybody? We're back on at One Piece 376. Before we jump into this, quick shout out. We ended up getting a little new banner. I don't know if you all have seen it, if you're on Patreon or YouTube. Just want to give the person that made it for us for free, quick shout out. Instagram IL_WA1, and on YouTube it's F4RES1. Y'all check that out. Wanted to give him a shout out. Appreciate all the community support we get. So for him doing that for us is greatly appreciated. Jumping into here, we've got Zoro squaring off 1v1 with the Warlord. And again, I don't know the rankings of the Warlords, but if I had to rank them, I mean, I would say, I don't know Kuma, it's just hard to tell, but maybe we go Kuma, Crocodile, Moria in that order. So Zoro getting the chance to run the 1v1 with Kuma. Granted, we're not at 100%. I just really hope whether we get done and dusted right here, let Zoro put on a show, even if it's for like 20 seconds. Just give him a moment to like shine. I don't need Luffy like somehow, because like it's been stated, he's he's done. He used his Gear 2 into Gear 3 to do whatever. Like he's gonna be tapped for a while. I don't want him like popping up and all of a sudden he gets the glory. Like give Zoro a moment here. If he gets dusted, he gets dusted. If he doesn't, he doesn't. We're still waiting to get the specifics on Kuma's abilities. Some type of, instant teleporting, being able to move from place to place, and then also being able to teleport other people from place to place. Again, we kind of see a little bit of the after effects here, if you guys can see on the image there, of like some attack that he did that was able to go through, but I don't know, there's a lot of specifics on what he's able to do. I just hope that Zoro gets some respect on his name for a little bit if it's decent, and I don't know how we get out of this though, because he was told to like essentially kill everybody here, and we're on like Luffy's done. Zoro, just because he only has a little bit of energy left, is the only reason he's still standing there, because he's essentially done as well. I don't know where the help comes from, or how we get out of this, like how we get past Kuma here. I have absolutely no idea. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Yep, they're not even gonna get out of here. Here we go. We don't look very concerned. Everyone's kind of just hanging out. Nice little still shot. Luffy's unconscious. Zoro. I think he's worse than Moria. Oh shit! Oh god. Now the last time Zoro stepped up to run the 1v... What the fuck was that camera movement there? The last time Zoro stepped up to run the 1v1 against somebody of like stature was Mihawk, and we got embarrassed. Now, I know we still have a long way to go power-wise for everybody, but I pray we don't get embarrassed like we did then. We need to put the headband on. Yeah, you're looking at the most skilled subordinate here. I liked how Robin and Brooke didn't move right there. Headband on. Sheath it. Oh god. We're ready. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Yeah. Tell him. Can't always expect that Luffy's gonna save us. This looks like it's gonna be embarrassing, though. I'm afraid here. Ooh, he's quick. Man, got the hell up out of there. Move. What the hell is that sound effect? He was charging some shit up right there. Holy hell. I feel like I was in the middle of like a Halo cutscene with that sound. What was that? Like a plasma grenade about to go. Move! That hit us? One of the end of the fingertips hit us. Oh lordy. I can't handle these two screaming in the background. Can we shut up for 2 seconds and let me focus? Got the pawpaw fruit? What is that? What is that? I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm sure we'll get an explanation shortly, but we gotta move. Oh god. We ate that. Like literally just deflected it. Okay, what do you mean? He has the power to repel. A paw man. Okay. What does that do with you? How does he blink all over the place, though? Yeah, what does that even mean? Exactly. That's what's in my thought process, too. Purlord? That was disrespectful. That was pretty disrespectful to just like hit us like that, but good god. Yeah, that's about the extent of it. That'll be about it. Does Frankie even have lungs though? Does he even need to breathe? I don't know what the specifics are on Frankie, to tell you the truth. Yes, he is. Padkinnon? Air is repelled at the speed of light? Interesting. Zoro, why isn't the headband on, man? I know we're not serious unless it's on. I mean, surely he doesn't give us all the ends of his abilities right here. But how does he move so quickly, though? And how does he move others so quickly out of the way? The hell does that pawpaw shit mean? Can you even see that? Okay, we're moving. We can't slice through it. I was hoping Zoro would land on his feet. I was hoping he'd land on his feet. But it's not just in his paws, though, so what other abilities does it give him? Surely we don't just... This isn't it for us, right? Surely. Everybody just relax. Give me a second. Just give it a second here, man. Let me breathe. I like to see Zoro as the main Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Well, that's it. That's it. Okay, that wasn't on his paw. Does that do anything? Does that do anything? Sanji's gonna get smacked. Does that do anything? It wasn't on his paws. That's what I'm trying to see, the specifics of it. Like, is it only in the paws? Like... Man, broke his damn leg. What the hell? Because this is so much hard. This is hard. This is one of the most confusing abilities that I've tried to like analyze on screen. Between this and the gravity shit. So everything else is straightforward. Like when Crocodiles turns to sand, he turns to sand. When Enru turned to lightning, like he was lightning. The shadow, the shadow. But like this has specifics to it that I can't really comprehend what is actually happening. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I really want Luffy to stay out of this though, so what's the play here? I want Zoro to try to piece it together. Whether Zoro gets his shit beat, but it gives a moment for everyone else to run away or something. I want Zoro to like, I want the first mate to kind of lock in on this. I don't want to see Luffy like stand up unconscious and like try to come run the 1v1. Surely, right? This guy's about to get used as fodder here in a minute. Well, it's not looking great, but we know everybody doesn't die here, so how do we get out of this? We've got less than 10 minutes left. And he's able to repel air. Like, what is it that paws do that allow you to do that? I don't have. I'm not a vet over here. I don't have the specifics on paws. That's interesting. And because we don't know of a power system yet in the show. We haven't gotten there yet. It's hard for me to say like, oh, is he putting his Devil's Fruit paw ability mixed with whatever the power system is? Or is this all Devil's Fruit related? I don't know. Does he repel air? That's how he moves so quickly? And then he just repels people? That's how he gets them to vanish? Like, where did he send old Ghost Girl to? Did he just repel her out of the area? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, don't you dare reuse this shot again. We just did it 2 times in a row. Alright guys, let's try to put our brains together here for a second. Let's think about this. Yep. There's no joy in this. Yeah, there's no joy in this. You're gonna let us live? Out of pity? Oh. I don't know what this is. Is he just repelling air between his hands right now? Is that what's happening? Is he just building up, building, or what? I think he's just pushing air between... Y'all might want to move. The sound effect is crazy. We just gonna let him charge that up, guys? Guess so. Everyone's just gonna stand and watch. I mean, this is gonna just nuke the area here in a minute. Yes, yes. He's gonna let it out in one go. Yes, we need to move. Everyone's got to move, or we got to like redirect it or something. That's gonna be a massive blast. Oh, Brooke, glad you got to speak. Oh no. Guys, we might need to get the hell out the way. No bullshit. That'll clear the whole island. Like, just decimate the whole thing. Can't believe we just watched that happen, by the way. Like, we just let him charge that up. I feel like he's about to hit that. Ah! Sir? Oh, thanks. But isn't he supposed to be following? Oh god. The guy that set you free. Luffy set y'all free, by the way. You gonna hand him over? Because I was just about to say, he seems like way too, like, government lapdog to just, like, when they give a direct order that he receives, to just not follow it. So what's the catch here? It's not a bad proposition. But we know Luffy doesn't die here. Do they give him... And we know we wouldn't give him up. But honestly, though, I might have to make a decision for the betterment of the crew. Have we ever talked about... Has the crew ever discussed that? Like, if something was to happen and it was like... Everyone's locked in and serious now, so I get they're not going to, but has that ever been discussed, by the way? What do you do in that situation? It's like a spoiler, Hunter x Hunter, Crollo spiders type thing, like, if you chop the head off the spider, like, or take a leg off, the spider still goes. Have we discussed, like, what happens if, like, Luffy is compromised or captured? Are we gonna jeopardize, like, well, this is a different thing here, like, this is all about friendship and not letting anybody behind. So they would never, but I'm curious, like, sometimes there's nothing you can do other than die. Yeah. They were like, screw you, man. We're fucked. Anybody got an answer for this, or are we just all done? We can't eat that, by the way. We cannot eat that. Can anybody redirect that? Or anything? Ah! Move, move, move. Oh, dang. Is it gonna be a big bomb? Oh, whoa. What are those hand-drawn shots right there? That's kind of crazy. Damn. Episode over? Oh. He's in that blast radius too, though. Almighty push is what he said, honestly. Oh, yeah. How does he survive that? The ability is wild to me, like... Him, like, deflecting air pressure and building that up, that makes sense with his hands. But then how does he move so quickly and then move others out of the way so quickly? The same principles apply? I don't know. That's one of the more confusing abilities as far... Well, not confusing, but, like, more... It's not just like, oh, I'm sand, or I'm shadow, or I'm fire. This is on the Blackbeard type level of like, okay, we've got some serious ability going here. This is how the episode's gonna end. We're not gonna get anything after this. Nope. We're just gonna get a random to be continued screen. So where does he go in all this, by the way? Because how is he getting out of that? It's pretty big blast. I don't think we've seen a blast radius or anything like that, or anything on that scale, since the Ace Blackbeard stuff. Are they gonna show me anything? perhaps? Maybe? No. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. I'm trying to think what the best shot was. We had some decent, like... action shots between the two of them? I'm trying to see if we had any of them, like, close up next to each other. Okay, that one was pretty crazy. But it's too far out. It wouldn't make for a great thumbnail. That sound effect, though, was crazy. He over here hitting people with palms and shit. Nani? Paw man, I've eaten a paw fruit. Yeah, and I'm with Usopp like, oh, that's cute. And then Frankie just ate that to the face. Oh, Lord. And again, like, I don't even know, like, what constitutes as Frankie taking actual damage on anything. I think that's a pretty good shot. Okay, so we're saying paw fruit, right? What is it that actually means? I don't know. And again, if we're kind of going to get explanate, we don't defeat him here, clearly. I'm sure we're going to run into him again, or somebody will run into him that will be able to throw hands, and we'll get kind of a deeper explanation on it, maybe. Him doing what he's doing with the air pressure and repelling things, all that, you know, makes pretty much sense. Well, I don't know what paws have to do with that making sense, but under the repel category, with paws, I gotta touch up on my veterinarian skills on how, like, are paws really reflecting things like that? But how he's able to move, but the way he's able to move around so fast might just be speed, just point blank speed. But then how is he able to transport old ghost girl? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what happened with that. But that is interesting though, because like they could show us off screen, but that's pretty much the theme of the show is friendship. Like, it's that serious. You don't even have to know Luffy that long for him to like an Alabasta moment, or, you know, a Nami, Arlong type thing, to where like he's down, the crew's down to like fight with you, for you, they'll die for you. So clearly, if that was ever presented as an option, the crew, I want to say probably 100% of the time, would never give Luffy up, or, you know, in this case, give him his head. But I'm also curious of, like, what would they do? Do you think they ever would? Like, let's say here, like, Luffy's done. You see he's unconscious. We're not gonna get some crazy power up where he, like, comes to and can go further beyond. And let's say, like, Zoro is, like, the last one standing. I'm saying, like, if he lets off another, like, repel move, which this story would never do, but I'm just trying to paint the picture, like, Chopper's dead, Robin's dead, like, Nami's dead. Like, if he lets off another, like, ki blast, like, everybody's here dead. Zoro's, like, the last one conscious enough to, like, make a decision, like, hey, I can't win. We can't win. Do you think he would ever, like, give Luffy up with the intention of, like, going back for him, whether that's breaking him out of the world government jail or whatever? Like, we're not just going to abandon him, but it's either like we all die here now, or I give Luffy up to attempt to fight another day. I'm trying to think, like, would any of those crew of the Straw Hats ever make that decision? Would they rather the crew just goes out, die fighting for one another, then give one of them up? The way they showed it there's no implication that the crew would ever do that, but they've also never been pushed to, like, they're pushed to the situation here, but they're not pushed to it. He could have the whole Straw Hats in his, like, he could have Nami and Chopper by the antlers and holding Usopp by the nose all in one go with the blade up to their throats and asking Zoro, like, give me Luffy, or, like, they all die. That could be pressure, you know. Then I don't know, but I would like to think that he. Oh man, I don't know because they paint it so strong here that I. Oh golly, I don't think Zoro would. I think Zoro would. He would die before he would make that decision. Some of the others, I don't know. I don't know, but it's an interesting parallel here because that's never been like presented, you know, and it was like instant shutdown. Like they're not even entertaining that shit. So we'll see. Again, I'm glad though we didn't get like Mihawk disrespected. I mean, it wasn't close. It's still not close, but at least it didn't end with Zoro getting like slapped to the side and knocked unconscious, like sitting up on some rubble somewhere. But a couple of us can't end up in the water out here. Chopper, Luffy, Brook, with the Devil's Fruit that we have. So neither can he, by the way. So I don't know how this goes, but we got a couple more episodes left till this arc ends. We'll see how it goes. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,